What's up, YouTubers? It's Adam here. So I was watching a bunch of videos last night about how to ride a motorcycle for the first time for beginners, and one thing I found amongst all of them was that they inundate you with too much stuff. They're 20 minutes long, they go over everything, and it's too much. I think it's too much for a first-time rider to try and remember when they get on the bike for the first time, because then they're worried about brakes and throttles and clutches and switches and all this crap. You know, I think the most important thing to riding a bike, you've probably seen enough videos by now to know that this whole side is your brake side and this whole side is your shifting side. We get that, all right? Shift levers down here, brake levers down there, all that crap. Pretty easy when you watch enough videos. So I was just running around today, it occurred to me that I have my GoPro on and I should just go ahead and do a quick video how I've taught my wife how to ride, my friends how to ride, and they had a great time learning. It wasn't stressful for them, and I have a great method of teaching them, and it's very easy. I do have to cover a couple of things. I won't go into as much detail as the other videos, but it's very simple. Start your bike, make sure it's in neutral, the green light right there. That's pretty standard on most bikes. It's always going to be a green in, and shift into first. The way you shift into first is pull the clutch in and kick the lever down. You're in first gear. So long as you have the clutch in, the bike doesn't go anywhere. This is how I teach my friends to start riding. No throttle whatsoever, because that's a tricky thing to get down. Throttle, clutch, ratio, all that crap. Don't even touch the throttle. Don't touch it. I mean, hold on to it so you have control of the bike, but don't roll on it at all. All you got to do is slowly let your clutch lever out when you're in first gear. Let that clutch lever out. The bike starts moving. Slowly let it out. Now my clutch is all the way out and I haven't touched the throttle. I can do this all day long, and almost every bike out there has the ability to pull itself under the engine idle. You see, I'm not throttled up at all. I'm at my idle right now. But because the clutch is in the shifter's in first gear and I've let the clutch out slowly, I can move forward. So for new riders, this is it. This is all you got to do. Just let the clutch out super slow and don't worry about the throttle. When you're ready to add throttle, don't worry about the clutch anymore. Just roll on your throttle to get moving forward. It's that simple. When you're done with your little joyride, just pull the clutch in and coast to a stop. Put your feet out so you're ready. See how I'm slow? I'm not even touching any brakes, and now my feet are coming to the ground and I've stopped. It's that easy. It is super easy. Don't worry about all that other stuff. Roll on the clutch, roll on the throttle, let the clutch out. You got to shift, brake. Don't worry about it. Let the clutch out really slow. If you let it out too fast, you stall it like that, and that's all that happens. You let the clutch out, bike stalls, who cares? We all stall our bikes. So let it out just slow enough. Slowly, slow. I'm still letting out, I'm still letting out, I'm still letting out, I'm still letting out. Now it's all the way out. And I can cruise like this all day long. And the hardest part for new riders is the low speed. That's the hardest part for any motorcyclist, is the low speed riding, because that really relies on your body's ability to balance. When you get up to speed, the spin of the tires keeps the bike upright and it wants to stay upright. So that's the easier part. When you get going faster, you can start to steer it like a bicycle. But when you're going at the speed the engine drags you along at, only at the idle, you kind of have to rely on turning the handlebars a little bit to get where you're going. I can't counter steer yet because my bike isn't going fast enough yet. So for new riders, there it is right there. When you're done with this, when you let the clutch out and you joyride around all you want, pull the clutch back in and coast to a stop. You see I'm coming to a hill, so I'm going to coast down that. Let's get down that real quick. Alright. Alright, there it is. So I'm coasting again, right? No throttle, just cruising. When you're done with your little joyride, running around, getting used to the feel of the bike, the weight of the bike, how tall the bike is, just pull the damn clutch in. Pull the clutch in. The engine's no longer driving the motorcycle. And now I'm just coasting. There's no power on this. There's no anything on this. And watch me come to a stop. No brakes whatsoever. Look at this. Just put your feet out, start to walk the bike. Now you're to stop. Congratulations, you just rode a motorcycle for the first time effortlessly.